Hello everybody and welcome back to G4G, Games for Gamers. Today we're taking a look at Heroes of the Storm Alpha. And we're going to take a look at one of the heroes on here, focus on him for a match, kind of take him out, see what he's like. So right now there is a new rotation of free heroes, and it is currently several heroes, none that I'm particularly fond of, but we have Elite Torn Chieftain ETC, we have Raynor, and Uther, and Diablo, and I think that's who we've got on the free ones right now. Oh, and Tyriel. And then I happened to pick up the pack that's on sale that gave me a few characters, including Sergeant Hammer, which is why I grabbed the packages, because I happen to really like this particular hero. And we'll take a look at one of the characters. Today we're going to take a look at Abathur. Now, when you look at Abathur, he will tell you that his skill set is hard to play compared to other ones that are listed as like easy and medium. Abathur is a very, very unique hero, and it is a little bit tougher to play. He almost isn't, because of the fact that you really don't want to leave the base, but your ultimate ability requires that you are actually familiar with a lot of other heroes, and the reason being is that his ultimate ability is to create a clone. Let's take a look at it.
Good.
I went ahead and I believe that did Survival Instincts. I did the Pressurized Glands. I did the Groove Spines, possibly the Vile Nest, I don't really remember. Obviously, Ultimate Evolution, that is his ultimate. Abathur builds a copy of a target ally hero and can control it for a limited amount of time. This is where Abathur becomes a very tough hero to play. You need to know what you're doing when you get in control of another player. Well, I shouldn't say another player. Another player's hero. It's sort of like, I'm sure a lot of us, when we go ahead and are put into a gigantic truck or earth mover or forklift, we're maybe not going to know how to use it, even though we may be skilled at driving the stick shift car. That's what
lack of essence
Abathur is like. You
Desire
need to be able to
return
know
to
what to do with
evolution
other
pit.
heroes if you're going to create a clone of them. I then went ahead and did the Bombard strain, and then from there I think I did Envenom Spikes, and then I did not get to this tier the last time I played him. So we're going to take Abathur out on the range, and we're going to see if we can get a match. I'll show you what he's like. He's listed as a melee specialist, and as you see, he's listed as very hard. Now these guys over here with the little diamond, these are the guys who are currently free. So it's Uther, Tychus, Raynor, Tyriel, Elite Torn Chieftains, and Abathur. Honestly, man, Tychus, when he starts ramping up, he is tough. I'm surprised they say the difficulty is hard. I've done some work on Elite Torn Chieftain. I am just not as fond of the melee guys as much as I am the ranged guys. So, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and pause while we sit in the queue here and wait, and then we'll be back as soon as we get into a match. Alright folks, we are back.
Must obey.
And we are all set. So, Abathur does not have a mount.
Heroes,
Which is interesting.
prepare for combat.
That's where his tunneling ability comes into play. So, I've already got my symbiote out, and I've put it on one of our melee characters, which is a friendly Diablo.
5, 4,
So I just
3,
stay back here
2,
in base,
1.
and I'm gonna
Let
ride
the battle
Diablo.
begin.
So now you'll see here that I have stab, an AoE, an E, which is a shield. R returns control back to me. So here is the stab ability. As you can see, it is a singular effect, straight line. And
Acceptable.
already broken. Interesting. So I'm going to try to go ahead and get another mind control, well, symbiote out, I should say. As
The
soon as I
ancient
place
shrines
a tunnel.
awaken. Control them and let loose the Dragon Knight.
Destination confirmed.
Alright, so now I'm back on the Diablo.
Hurry, activate the shrines and the dragon's power is yours.
We need him to be a little bit more aggressive over here. So as you can see, your Q ability is up pretty quickly. And I'm going to go ahead and try to get on the Gazlo. Provide him with a shield to help him out.
Choose a talent.
So here I have increased the radius of the burst, or Toxic Nest, unlimited range. I'm going to go ahead with that. I'm going to grab this Diablo as he leaves. Should be able to get out that Uther. But unfortunately he doesn't. So as you can see here, this is pretty much what you do as Abathur. You are a backpack. That sits on people. He just kind of goes along for the ride and helps them out. Kind of wait until your guy gets in the thick of things. Do your AoE, give him the shield.
Choose a talent.
Yeah, I'll go for groove spines on this one. Uh-oh. So it seems like we've got some heroes coming up over here. So I'm going to try to place some nests down. And you can also take control of the tower, which is kind of neat. Which is actually what I'm going to do over here, since we don't have any heroes in there. We go, now we got the Diablo. Just got to wait for the cooldown. As you can see, the Q is up fairly fast. I mean, most of its abilities get going pretty good. Even the shield isn't even 15 seconds. I'm gonna hitch a ride on the Gazlo.
Soon the shrines shall awaken, heroes. Choose a target.
Ta-da! And now we have our ultimate, and this is where, technically, he becomes a hard character to use. Because you need to know what you're doing when you clone somebody.
The dragon shall rest no longer. Unleash its power.
Not too sure where our guy was going. Maybe he was going for another camp. So,
Yes.
I'm gonna sneak out of the base over here and try to get this shrine.
Determining efficient route.
Alright, now, let's go ahead and find somebody to clone. Which would be nice if my camera was allowing me to move a little bit. So this Tychus I have a little bit of experience with.
Yes, Abathur.
And you can even do their ultimate
Choose a
mode,
talent.
which now I'm a Thor. But of course, you know, it's over quickly. So there's my little locust dudes that go down the lane. And now they're actually siege locusts. And you can even get one of these little grunty guys too if you wanted. Which, as you can see, is
Dragon shall rule
a little on the risky side here. So it looks like we've got some guys up at the core. We're gonna see if I can help out this Diablo over here. It's probably gonna get crushed, but I'll do my best.
must not delay.
Now I'm going to retreat a little bit over here because you really don't want Abathur out in the open. And there's a raider, so hopefully he doesn't follow me. Alright, let's get somebody on the front line. Get the Diablo again. He's taking some shots with the tower, so we'll hit the shield. Shield again since he's taking hits. Oh, go back to that. Almost had that out.
The shrines awaken once
and
more.
We've got
Who
our
will control
ultimate
the
up again.
Dragon Knight's power?
But I'm going to try to
Destroy.
hitch a ride on one of those guys. I could take a guy out this way.
Activate the shrine. Take the Dragon Knight's power. Keep destroying.
team is actually doing pretty good. I've had a couple lately where our tactics just weren't good. Alright, so...
Ultimate completion complete.
And just like that, it's over. So there's an example of how to play, well, I should say how to play Abathur. There's an example of playing Abathur. I make no assumptions that I really know how to play him, but I happened to catch a hero focus on him a couple weeks ago, and he really looked interesting. It was probably one of the most unique heroes that I've seen in a game of this style. And I'm not actually a big MOBA player, as I've stated before. I haven't really done much League of Legends. I do play a little bit of Dota 2. I really like watching Dota 2. And I've played some Infinite Crisis. So now we've got some new hero talents available since I dinged up to level 8. And we'll go ahead and take a look at those over here, especially for the characters that I play frequently. So we'll look at Sergeant Hammer.
Just got her washed.
So now I have Lethal Blast, which increases the damage of Concussive Blast. Maelstrom Shell's basic attack range by 1, which is great. However, I tend to pick Vampiric Assault on that one. Reduces the cooldown of thrusters. Nah, don't like that. Activate the heal 20%. Depending on the cooldown of that might be interesting, but I love Hover Siege mode. Because then, you know, if I'm working on a gate or some towers and I take it down, I can move just a few inches and take out the next thing without really having to go out and reestablish myself. So, I really do like Hover Siege mode. I can't imagine going with anything else in this tier. Over here, First Strike, basic attacks deal 25% increased damage. Creates a wall of debris that blocks pathing. Spider Mines also knocks the targets back. Way to go, Sergeant Hammer. But again, I like the basic attack range. Yeah. Still gonna stick with Crucio on that one. Over here, I tend to pick Minefield, but slowing mines, that's good. When siege mode attack range increases by 1, that would be nice. Yeah, I think I would go with graduating range. Activate to gain 30% and shields. One of these two would do it. Her range gets pretty high, so I might go with Stone Skin over there. BFG's gun missiles, orbs supplying every 5 seconds, continually reactivating. This could be interesting. Napalm Strike range by 75% impact. I might go with the advanced Lava Strike on that one. So, taking a look at Abathur.
Spin sequences good.
Toxic Nest. Kill enemy minions to gain stacks of bribe. Use 20 stacks to bribe target mercenary instantly. Ooh, that's kind of interesting. I wonder if that counts if you're doing it from symbiote mode. Give target allied lane minion plus 200 permanent health. Interesting. Interesting there. That could be worth it for the promote. Symbiote's carapace also heals the target. Yeah, that seems pretty nice. Call down Mule. Repairs a structure that's closest to the target point, granting it health and ammo if the initial target reaches full health and ammo. Huh, interesting. I still would probably be a little bit more active support and go regenerative microbes. Symbiote Stab gains 1 charge to a max of 3. Toxic Nest gains 2 charges to a max of 5.
Can evolve units at any
Still
time.
might go with the
Set
large
up
strain
test.
here, but there's a
Will
couple
demonstrate.
interesting ones. Gain the ability to spawn nest near Abathur that hatches 3 locusts. Interesting. But still might go with Adrenaline Boost, might help somebody run out of trouble quickly. However, that is also solid too, slowing enemies, again allowing them to retreat. And And yeah, I would go with probably Evolution Master, to be honest. So, there's some of the talents that I would pick on the guys that I play rather frequently. So, hope you enjoyed this video here on G4G, Games for Gamers, and a focused look on Abathur here in Heroes of the Storm. Take care, everybody.